Welcome, City Skylines players and fans, back to Capital City. What we're going to do today is our waste processing, garbage processing is getting a little low, so we need to build a processing facility for garbage. If take a look at our menu here, we've got 73.3 in population, and our garbage is in the yellow. The processing status is in the yellow. So we need to build another processing facility. We have a waste transfer facility and a recycling center over on the far side of the city. We have a couple incinerators up here by the village, right here. And then we have a landfill right here. That's all we have in the city at this point, so we are running way low on processing power. So I chose this little area right here for a couple different reasons. There's a highway here, highway here, highway here, and there's an interstate spur right here that comes down, and it would provide easy access for all the trucks to get out of this garbage processing center. And so what we're going to do, we're going to build this complex here in this location to service the city. And the city, a few miles away, a few kilometers away, but they will travel anywhere on the map if traffic allows. Sometimes traffic is so bad that the buildings are abandoned because they can't get the trash processed. But if they can get there quick enough, they will process it on the other side of the city there. All right, well, let's get to this. First thing we're going to do is check the terrain. I honestly haven't looked at it. I think we're pretty flat through here, and actually that's going to work out just fine. Because we're only going to need right into there. So yeah, that looks pretty good. So we won't need to do any terraforming or anything like that. We will need to take down these trees. So trusty move it. Click on the trees there, and we're going to take out a few of these trees here. Probably not that many. Right there and there. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and upgrade these roads. These are the county roads, dirt roads, country roads, whatever you want to call them. Very low capacity, very low speed. I want to upgrade them to industrial roads. I'm just going to use the 2-lane small industrial road. I think that's appropriate. It's kind of a rugged looking road. Speed limit's kind of low, but they are noisier than some of the other roads, but there's no residential in this area, so it really shouldn't matter too much. Go ahead and do that. Boy, he's going to be in a shock for a minute. He's going to be in shock here in a minute with all these buildings popping up around him. Alright, next thing here is these facilities. We've got the landfill, the incinerator, the recycling bin. This is for water. This is the waste transfer facility, the waste processing complex, and the large recycling center that I've downloaded. This is a app from the workshop, I believe. So what we're going to do, I think we're going to place this complex first, and we're going to put it, yeah, actually let's just even this out. Yeah, we'll put this right here, and then the way this works, this waste transfer facility goes out and picks up the garbage from residents and from businesses, and then takes it back to their facility, and once it's full, the waste complex facility will send a truck over to the waste transfer facility and pick it up and then take it back and process it. That's typically how it works there. Large recycling bin or large recycling center. I keep saying recycling bin, recycling center. Place one there. And we'll put one. Let's see here. Now let's do right here and right here. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Now I do need to paint all the ground back in. I go through and paint underneath all the trees to get rid of all the brown markings under the trees. So whenever I lay buildings, I have to paint this stuff back in. There we go. Easy. What it does, you can see what that does. There we go. There was a mod to do take care of that, but I just do it manually. I'm gonna go ahead and correct some of this right through here. There are some trees in here that I didn't clear out enough, so we need to go through and get some of them. No, don't take the cards. There's another one. No, don't take the complex. And I think we got a couple more. I almost leave that one there. There we go. And I think, do we get any on this side? No. Alright, we'll leave that like that. That looks pretty good, but what we're going to do, we're going to add a couple more things here. I think I'm going to add a small road right here. Yeah. We're going to put that right here. Yeah, looks good. And then we're going to go ahead and add some parking in here. There's a few parking spots in the area, but we're going to go ahead and add a little bit more. Looks like we have 3 deep there, so we'll go ahead and take the 3. Yeah. Switch over to the right. Yeah, fits perfectly. Next thing we're going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm thinking that there should be like an outdoor storage facility for like these recycling bins and the dumpsters. I mean, there's a few of them spread around here, but they're going to need a few extras that they're not going to be using. So I'm going to turn that little spot right there into that. So we'll move this over just a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and paint the concrete in. There we go. And then the next thing we need to do is just add some fences. Now I could go into the fences that came with the, I believe it came with Park Life, or maybe it was the Industry. I could go in and add these. but that uses segments and nodes, which if you're building a large city, you want to conserve those as much as possible. So what I use for these little small jobs here is I use these props. And they're basically the same fences. Yeah. And let's see. And then just go through here. Actually, that would be props, but copy that. Flip it around 180 degrees. And you want to leave enough room for cars to park there in those stalls. Probably should just, yeah, I will just do that. Take that, paint that in. And we'll just do this. Make the storage area just a little bit larger. Line that up. And then lock it in with the fence. And then on this side here, we're going to put in a industrial gate. Try to decide. Actually, we're going to put that in on this side. Yeah, because that actually, number one, it's closer to the building, and I think that just fits better there. So we're going to do that. That would be this one. And we'll just put that in right there. Go and grab some of these extra recycling bins, and placing things like this, you want to kind of make sure that you're not placing them all perfectly in a row, because they're not going to be that way in real life, because they're just going to kind of shove them in here. They're going to get moved around and switch to different directions, that type of thing. Some dumpsters. Actually, we'll leave those out. Put the dumpsters here. Yeah, especially these dumpsters are really going around. Most of them have wheels, so they've been knocked into each other and shoved around every which direction. Alright, grab just this other one here. There we go. Yeah, I think that's all we've got. That would fit in there. I don't think we have anything else that would be appropriate for that, but that works. That works pretty good there. Next thing I'm thinking is this complex here would be used for like the director of waste management and payroll for all of the waste management employees and everything. Their offices would be here instead of downtown. I'm thinking I'm going to put in a building here that would show their offices here. I'm thinking of using an industrial building because I don't want to use like a commercial building, but I got to figure out one that's going to fit the bill here. No, that's way too industrial. Same there. I may end up having to use a commercial or a small office building because essentially that's what it is, but like this one. Yeah, I think we'll use this one. This one looks good. Yeah, I think that looks good there. And then we'll go ahead and put a parking lot on the other side of it here. This tree here. Go back to the parking lot. I think we're gonna use the 4 this time. There we go. That looks pretty good there. Alright, and just go through, paint these, and then obviously we need to fill in these right here. Yeah. And then the last thing I'm thinking is, well, get these trees, get that brown from underneath those trees. Last thing I'm thinking is we need to put in like a small maintenance facility for like where the mechanics for the trucks will be, that type of stuff. Wouldn't need to be a very big complex, but it still would need to be someplace with some doors and maintenance and stuff like that. Probably bigger than that. That's too big. What about this one? Nah, it's more of a loading dock. So I kind of like that one. Not sure if it really, but from altitude, I mean, it looks pretty good. So I think we were just going to do that, and then we'll put that, yeah, right here, and then we'll go through and put some more parking. And this one really wouldn't need that much parking at all, at least on this side. I think that side would be like the mechanics and maybe the dispatch and stuff would be in here maybe. And then this side over here, I think it might be a little bit more because of maybe the sides where they keep some of the trucks and stuff like that. Maybe I don't know. I'm just kind of making it look good the best I can. There we go. Now, yeah, that looks pretty good there. I'm gonna go ahead and take some trees here and try to fill those in the best I can. Ooh, getting moss there. There we go. There we go. And yeah, looks nice. I'm thinking maybe this road here. Would not need to be down. Would not need to be upgraded. This could still be, yeah, especially that. Yeah. And then I think we can leave the rest of it the way it is. So what we'll do is we got the processing. It's in the yellow there. What we'll do, we'll run this. Alright, that processing status is shot all the way to the top. So we are looking good here. So we are set for a while. We're still at 73.2. Gaining about 300 a week is where we're at. So I think that's going to hold us for quite a while. If you like my content, smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel. I do have new content coming out, new videos often. I would probably say weekly. Sometimes a couple times a week I put out a new video. If you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to leave those in the appropriate section. I do read all comments for all the videos. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.